All right, I'm back. You back. We back. Just like Smile, you already know it's me, your girl P, your favorite bitch and your favorite witch. Welcome to this week's episode of Postscript. If you've been here before, welcome back. And if this is your first time here, welcome. We're going to get into the episode and start with P's favorite pieces. So the first thing I want to say is mustard. So this was a little giveaway at Buffalo Wild Wings. If you purchased something with beef in it, like if you got like a hamburger, and if you know me personally, you know I love a hamburger down. So I got my DJ Mustard edition of the Heinz mustard, and it says that it's a chipotle honey, and it tastes really good. I was with my friend, and they got some too, and I tasted it, and it was really good, but I didn't open mine yet because if you didn't know, I have a little collection of sauces. Like, for example, I got a light show Nando sauce that I don't feel like getting up and getting right now. But he did like a mixtape release party at that, or album release party at the restaurant. That's like his favorite restaurant, whatever. And they had like light show Nando Peri sauce, and I got that, and I never opened it. So yeah, I wanted to show y'all my mustard. The other thing that I wanted to show y'all, if you know me personally, these are my favorite chips ever. These are my favorite chips ever. And do you know that we have not had these in Texas until now? And I only hope we not had these in Texas. Girl, why are they at the Dollar Tree for $3? This bag of chips is usually like $5. What is it on here? $4.79. They're selling this at Dollar Tree for $3. These are my favorite chips ever. This, like, when I went to Dollar Tree last week, that was the first time I ever seen these. And I was like, we're not fucking these. The girl's like, we just got it this week. I'm like, I know, because what? And then speaking of some other things, that's also my favorite. These right here, gotta have it. Gotta have it, gotta have it, gotta have it. Texas Pete hot sauce, gotta have it. Like the regular one just don't hit the same for me no more. I've been eating this one since I've been in high school. So like, it's just, my taste buds is accustomed to this one now, and it's so much hotter than regular hot sauce, and it tastes so much better to me because I love spicy stuff. Like, that's just me, I'm a spicy girl. But yeah, shout out to Texas Pete, founded in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. You'd think it was founded in Texas, right? Because the name Texas Pete, but no. And then, girl, why? I just found these at the Dollar Tree. Like, what? Granted, okay, at the Dollar Tree, they was $1.25. At Walmart, is it 99 cents? Yes. But we don't have them at the Walmart out here in Texas. I mean, at least I ain't checked the Walmart recently because when I first moved here, I was checking so much. But I just got accustomed that every time I go to North Carolina or every time I go home, I get like 4 or 5 bottles of it, and I just have it. So that's why I bought 3 bottles when I saw it at the Dollar Tree, because I ain't never seen it before. So who knows if it's gonna come back, if it's a one-time thing. But I'm gonna go back to that Dollar Tree on my little Dollar Tree run on the weekend and get some more. So we'll see. There's a brand at Dollar Tree called La Mercerie, and I feel like this finishing powder is going to be a dupe for. Let me see if I can take it out and show y'all. It's by Makeup Revolution. I love Makeup Revolution. It's gonna be a good dupe for this finishing powder. And I don't use many white powders, but this powder, it has like loose powder on the bottom, and I can't travel with it because it get all sugared up, and you know how the powder get on the top, and every time you open the top, it start flying out. I hate that. So I just don't travel with it, or I'll just take this part by itself and then put some of this in this little elf container that I got, because it's really good for like setting under eye for no creases and stuff, and it don't give me flashback. But that's why I don't use a lot of like translucent powders, because I just feel like they give me flashback. But I feel like this gonna be a good dupe for that. This little La Mercerie brand, whatever I said it was called. They had like some little concealers. I got those from the Dollar Tree too. I got some lashes by them that I really like. So yeah, we're gonna see. And then also I told y'all I think about this glue last episode. But it's by Aoni, the brand of lashes that I really, really like from Dollar Tree. And this is a really big thing of lash glue for it to be $1.25. Now, granted, have I seen it in another Dollar Tree since I seen this one? No. So I need to be on the lookout for this as well, because this is really, 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 really good. It reminds me of Lash Duo. It dries really clear. It has a nice stick. Like, it don't, like, slide off. Like, so it's really, yeah, I love this. $1.25, girl, what? Lash Duo is like $5. What are we saying? I'm going to be the first girl with a Dollar Tree sponsorship. I keep telling y'all that. All right, and now I think that's the end of P's favorite pieces. And then while we're talking about Dollar Tree, we're going to get into what pissed me off today. What pissed me off today, and what's pissed me off for the last couple of weeks, is, girl, okay, we've been living our last days where it was $1.25 tree. But now it want to be $1.50 tree, $3 tree, $4 tree, $5 tree. Granted, they been had a little $3, $4, $5 hour, but like, yo, why y'all expanding that? We ain't need that. Why is y'all making stuff $1.50? I don't like that. I don't like that. So that's what pisses me off today. Questions that need answers. Did you buy your homecoming plane ticket? Because I did. $150. Buy your ticket now if you're traveling. Buy it now. Yeah. Everybody be like, oh, why you always in North Carolina? Why you always in North Carolina? Because it costs $150 to fly there. That's why. Oh, what? See you soon, Rams. Bar for bar, I don't really have no specific lyrics that I want to talk about, but I do want to talk about the song "What's the Moves" by my friend Austin, Ajax Swayze. That's his artist name. And that song is like a little bop. It got a little West Coast vibe to it. That's my shit. What's the moves? Yeah, that's right, crank. Yeah, what's the moves? Make sure y'all stream that. That's my drink. Conscious Con, I just want to tap in real quick, see where your heart is, where your spirit is, where your mind is, how you feeling, checking in on your goals, you know, what have you crossed off the list, what are you editing, what are you, you know, having to revisit, restructure. Just think about what you set out for yourself for this year, or maybe not even this year, this quarter, and just revamp that. Pay attention to that. Give it some love if it need that, because it don't mean that you are per se failing if you don't feel like you're meeting the time frame of certain stuff, because it take you longer because you're doing it by yourself. Your timing is different. So just because you have to revamp or rethink about the things that you set out for yourself doesn't mean that you aren't being productive, because productivity is something that should be managed in machines, not people. Just think about, you know, we're halfway through the year. Checking on your priorities, checking on your goals, checking on your standards, boundaries, finances, calendars, all that good jazz. We also in the Mercury retro shade, but we're going to get into that a little bit later. And now for everybody's favorite segment, hashtag I cannot make this shit up. All right, it's been a little while. I know I'm trifling. Don't worry about it. I've been doing stuff. I've been busy. I had a video. Look, don't worry about it. We're going to get it together. Rundown. You know how I go. Okay, cool. So, on June the 24th, we had a Jupiter Sun Cazimi, and as you all know, I've said the word Cazimi a million times on this channel, and it just means, like, you know, in the heart of the sun, the planet and the sun are in direct alignment, and they just share a little, like a little telephone line, like, you know what I'm saying? Just think about, like, if you were to tie two strings to the end of, like, little tissue paper things, like, back in the day for, like, little TV shows and stuff. They just sharing a little line of connection. So it's going to brighten, you know, Jupiter things, and Jupiter is a sign of expansion and abundance. So we'll talk more about that a little bit later. On June the 25th, we did have a new moon in Cancer, and Cancer is ruled by the moon. So that was just a very powerful moon in itself for Cancer themes like nourishment, self-care, home, mothering of self, like, you know, making sure that you're taken care of mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, all that kind of stuff. June 25th, Mercury, the planet, did move into the astrological sign of Leo. So that just gives, like, you know, I came to take up space, main character. Like, this is about me. I ain't worried about nothing else right now. The details and all that, we'll figure that out later. But right now, what's up? So just a nice conduit of confidence. Like, you know what I'm saying? A good catalyst of confidence, if you will. So launch those summer plans, summer goals, summer trips, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you've set out for the summer, start approaching that. Start getting it together. And make sure that you do identify, you know, safety and security. And that, we talked about that last episode. But also be aware of trying to do too much, and be able to differentiate between things that you're participating in and things that you're being performative of. Because performance and participating is not the same thing, if that makes sense. Because I feel like if you are, like, performing, you're being like a people pleaser, and, like, you're emotionally not to where you need to be to center yourself. And I feel like when you're participating, you're stabilized in your confidence. You see how everything be tying together? And I always tell y'all, get your endocrine system together, get your nervous system together. When those two things are out of whack, you're being performative. You're not participating in life. You're being performative in life. On June the 29th, the moon was in Virgo, so that was just a good little boost of energy for the long weekend to, like, really relax, have a good time, and get your shit together. Like, I enjoyed my 4th of July weekend because I did a lot of stuff early during the weekend. Like, I was off work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, so it was 40 weekend. So I just really like did most of the stuff on Thursday and Friday. And I set myself up to have the best week that I could have, like, you know, with this current week. You know, we've talked about this before, this blank canvas energy, this clean slate approach that the universe is giving to you. So just take advantage of things like that. That's all I really be trying to say. And with that clean slate energy, don't be worried about, oh, but this and that, and oh, yeah, that. Okay, what are you trying to grow towards? Do the actions and the habits that match that. Have the mindset that match that. It's not about money. It's not about time. It's not about, oh, but when I get this, I can start. You gotta have it here first before you can have it tangibly first. And that'd be a lot of people's problem. Like, everything I ever wanted, I've been had it here. And that's why I get everything I want. So I read a thing, I think it was in Channy's newsletter or on the blog or something, not somewhere I read it. She said, we don't eat the fruit the same day that we plant the seed for the tree. Like, girl, what? Don't be worried about always what you don't have, what you can't do, what, like, you know what I'm saying? Be thinking about what you will do, what you will have. Because you have to be sure of yourself. And like I said, that main character energy, you got to be in alignment with it so that your confidence can be there so that you can get everything here first. Like last episode, I told y'all lock in. So twin, I hope you locked in. Like that, the little moon, the moon being a Virgo, that was setting up the good little weekend for you. So yeah. On July the 4th, which is 4th of July, Venus, the planet, did move into the astrological sign of Gemini. And to me, that gives two things can be true at once. Everything got a front and a back. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was listening to Maddie, and I feel like what she was saying, I was seeing I was hearing like word vomit, like from like Mean Girls, like when Katie like said something, like she would say word vomit, and then she would just start like rambling, like, and then one time she did actually throw up, but we don't have to talk about it right now. That's just what I was like hearing when she was like talking about it. So I feel like it gives a lot of that energy too. So just be aware of what you say or think, because you might have a word vomit moment, like, right? And so with Venus and Gemini, you know, that's very flirty energy, very talkative energy, very like, say what you mean what you say. Just don't be saying stuff because, don't be doing stuff because. That's all I gotta say. Also on the 4th of July, Neptune retrograded in Aries, but Neptune is a planet that is in retrograde most of the time, like I told y'all before, very similar to Pluto. And so earlier when I was asking about, like, you know, check into your summer plans, goals, intentions, all that kind of stuff, I was saying that because on July the 10th, we're going to have a full moon in the sign of Capricorn. So think back to December of 2024 and what you were planning for yourself. For most people, they're like, you know, getting their New Year's resolution goals and stuff together. So I'm telling y'all, don't be making this shit up. Like, this shit don't be, because how I just said, check in with your little goals, your intentions, all that. Then, like, I just say, okay, yeah, the full moon is coming, is going, you know, tie back to December 2024. That's when people usually set their goal. Like, girl, keep up. Ketchup, I mustard. And then on July 12th, we are going to have Saturn retrograde in Aries. So Aries got a lot of stuff going on right now with retrogrades. And for me, Aries is that fire, that not thinking before you speak, not checking, not just going. To me, with all the retrograde stuff that I'm just talking about, slow down, relax, chill. Girl, enjoy the lunch. Y'all know that little sound from the boy from the Peloton class on Instagram? And girl, enjoy the lunch. Enjoy the summer. Like, relax. Get your budget together. Get your calendar together. Get your goals together. Your intentions together. All that stuff I said a couple minutes ago. Commit to something or you'll fault it for anything. That's what they say. So set yourself up for commitment. Because there's no time frame on wanting to align with something. Wanting to be a part of something. Wanting to take a new step. Wanting to pivot. You can do that anytime. Start over whenever. Whenever you feel necessary. It don't matter about, oh, I did this, did that. You talking to somebody that changed their major in college 3 times. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to do this no more. Next. I don't want to do this no more. Next. I don't want to do this no more. Next. Like, people are like, oh, you're going to waste time, credit, money. This is the government's money anyways. Why do I care? Because they want some money from me in September. That's why I should care. Or in October or something. Whenever they want it. They ain't getting it, but they want it. So we are in a retro shade, but y'all do know Mercury about to go back to them Africans and get the micro braids. So Mercury will go retrograde next week. So we'll talk about that next week. All right, girl, that's all I got. Love you and thanks for coming. You know how we end the episode. Bitches be maxi be here, bitches be here. Stay back. Bye, y'all.